Good day, lords and ladies, and welcome back to Battle Boats, me, Cornish Knight, and Marcus the Brave as we head off to try and find monsters. While trespassing between the trees, a man suddenly emerges from one of the brushes. Twigs and brushes are all twisted up in his sweaty sweater. He rears up beside you. Please, no more. Raises his hand to calm him. That's what's going on. The stranger takes a step back. Please, no more. He runs off, thrashing his way back from whence he came. Lambert, fearless, hurries you to decide should we follow him. No concern. That could be a trap. Like, I'm not going to basically have a guy chase after us. Our guys chase after someone into the wilderness. Okay. We need to basically earn a little bit of money doing this, which means we need to find something nice and juicy to fight. Okay. Let's camp quickly, get... Still closed. Come on, come on, come on. Gilded gleam must be brighter than ever. The ancient city has fallen. That's the Oracle. Where's the ancient city? It's somewhere around here. Okay. Let's grab some supplies and then we'll make a run for it because we need to basically get as much stuff done as we can. While browsing the town's market, the man in silk approaches you, wearing a grin which is more glitter than chomp, and each of his fingers adorned with glitter, with glint. As you are an adventuring sword, you won't come by the third eye without some guile in you. Well, I've got some gold in me, and I'll give you 750 for it, for that trinket. Okay, what do we get? What was it? Golden eye. We handed over money. We didn't get anything for it though. Oh, third eye. Okay. So we paid this market value for it. Okay. Not a bad little price. Let's try and get some heads. Brigands. The fact they're chasing us means that they think they're strong enough to take us out. It's annoying. Okay. No beasties yet. Some watermill with a stony house at the side. It looks like someone might live there. Watermill totters at the hinges. The watermill totters at the hinges as buckets dip and drew water. Attached to its side is a stone-walled abode with chimney piping bulbs of black. There are pelts and trappings hanging outside the walls, and an oaken chair sets on the porch. Its windows are too blurry to look through, but you hear the mill inside rising and churning with wooden groans. Drawing your sword, you step up to the porch and open the door. A man welcomes you in first, and only room there is. He's standing beside the mill well, running his hands through the grains. He's an elderly fellow, yet a modest stature, as though time had not warranted for his posture or his abilities. There's a sword hilt hanging from the fireplace. Its glint is unmistakable rich, and the old man regards you a stare with a warm smile. Only those who are worthy may have the hilt of the reproach of the old gods. You, stranger, are not. What would make me worthy? Your man stares into the mill. His hand raises up, and a swarm of grain resolves around his fingertips like bees around the buds of a sugarcane. My only son departed to slay the great beast. His squire returned the hilt to me, but the blade was gone. Avenge my son, and you shall be worthy yet, stranger. You ask where the beast is, and the man puts his hand into the millwork again. If I only knew, I trust you will. If only I knew, I trust you'd find out. Your feet suddenly slide back across the floor in the porch and into the grass. The door slams in front of you and you won't open again. Seemingly, you're unwittingly taken on a quest, or perhaps one to keep on your side. Yeah, interesting. Like, a great quest. Oh, that's a lot. 21 of them. That's going to be hard to beat. I was expecting some of them, but not 21 of the blinking things. Like, I don't know, like, dire wolves or anything about? Oh, man, okay. I mean, I'd happy fight him if we could get some assistance from the town or something. Oh, that's cheap. That's expensive-ish. Taxidermist won't give us anything. Okay. There's no garrison this far. Maybe bandits? I don't know. Like, 21 of those guys is really bad news. I cannot find a single thing to fight. But we have got a grand quest to slay a great beast. That's cool. I think Sir Marcus would like that. We've run into like no creatures besides that massive group of those things, which is always nasty to deal with. Yeah, I'm dead. I hate this. Like, we're not finding anything, and we're just wasting time and resources. I might head back to where we came from and see if there's anything lurking in the forest around there, and hopefully we can get some results from that. Otherwise, I think it's going to abandon the quest, which sucks. Like, I didn't think it was going to be this bad. Okay. I was expecting something. Fallen Stars fall under the ban of Northern Crusaders. Okay. There's like there's just nothing, and we're just wasting money. Puppet Master's Tomb. Everyone is in good mood. Says tales on the campfire of northern heroics and monsters. Can't be much said of his dialogue, given that he isn't the most eloquent, but he does a great job of through memeing and drawing on the ground. One tale speaks of friendly unhold. The man gasps at the very notion of it, but the barbarian slaps his wrist and wags his fingers. This, you assume, is worth telling you. It's all true, every word or grunt. The idea of a friendly monster unsettles the men intently. But at the end of the story, they clap and nod as though they wish it really were the truth. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna have to... Like, I'm losing so much money. And we haven't been able to find a single thing that we could actually take on. Man, that's annoying. Okay. I didn't mean to take that. Fiddlesticks. I just wanted some food. I can't find anything to fight. There are no monsters. There's like nothing roaming around. So I'm just bleeding out money on a no. Yeah, fine, we cancelled the contract. Oh no, people are unhappy. Like, I lost like 1,000 gold trying to do that. Like, more than 1,000 gold trying to do that. It's like, oh, he's unhappy with me. It's like, well, mate, sucks to be you, I guess. Like, we couldn't find anything, and I'm not going to work for you for free. Knight can endeavour to end this nightmare. It's found surrounding the Congress of old holy men. For the right price, I have a few men to spare, but the Holy Lands are of great importance to people and to myself. You must go over and drive out the heathens. Okay, we need to pay more. Okay. Conquer your... Like, I don't know what people expect you to do with only 12 guys at this stage of the game. I go to Hinterlands, there are a couple of the monsters on my hands. They're killing farmers, peddlers, hell. Some of the folks were even well liked. I figured you would just be the man. You need to get these beasts off our backs. Hunt down the Ludworms around Cargo. Ugh, that's dragons. Okay, lost box. Need to be paid more. Okay. Follow the tracks, return with the lockbox. Yeah, we need to be basically making some money. Okay. Brigand Raiders. Okay, so that's actually going to be fairly nasty. Okay. Not well armed. Pikeman is annoying, though. Let's go and have a go at him. Yeah, he's pretty much done and dusted. I want to see where the pikeman goes. He's got to go in the back. Right. Arrow to the head. Lovely done. Okay, he's going to try and flank. Not on my watch, I'm saying. Let's try for a stun. No, he's going to block it. Of course he was going to block it. Okay. Let's get you in the way and get your sword up. Your armor's wrecked. You haven't got the good knife. Grabbed the wrong person. Man, this guy's stubborn. Okay. I've got the action points. Okay. Stun lock him. His armor's wrecked now. Okay. This guy is tricky. Okay. Got a little bit of stuff. All of it we can sell for a bit of a profit. Okay, let's race back to town and try and recoup our losses because that wasn't great. I'm not going to lie. We spent a lot of money taking a contract we could not really complete. Okay, so we get our money back for that. Let's pawn off a lot of the stuff. Keep that. Okay, so we've got some supplies. Lindworms. Hunt down the lindworms. Oh, I hate that. That's like so hard. 2 grand though. Like, how many of them are there? I'll think about it. I'd rather just hunt bandits for the time being, to be honest. We'd make a little bit more money. Arrows. Oh, so expensive. Okay. This raid caravan. Okay, how much is he talking? Duskfall. That's the one that's got the, if I recall correctly, Duskfall, the one that's got the bandit leader cozying up in it. As we saw that once as we were going past, that they had a bandit leader. Yeah, brigand leader, some thugs, some poachers, many raiders. So like we wouldn't be getting our, like that's going to be hard to take care of. Brigands. I mean, the issue is we just don't have like the XP. Like we need to get better equipment really as well, which means taking contracts we can actually complete. Okay, drive the brigands east. That's probably more doable. Deliver the package. Okay, let's do the extermination one. And then head over there and take care of that. It's a level 2, but the pay's not hugely high, so there shouldn't be a ton of things. Yeah, we can't see what we're fighting, but it's supposed to be brigands. How did the... Who got hit? You. With Grey's next, we're going to have to patch you up. No, take that in response. That's what I think for your shenanigans, sir. Really guided javelins. Okay. Target in the open. I mean, are they pushing? No, they're just doing their usual thing. Okay, let's just end our turn, because I want to try and... Really? Okay, game. 60% chance to hit stuff. And they managed to do it with 47 rather than the 60. Okay. I mean, for the fact that he's got like a pierced side and a pierced arm muscle, you'd think he'd be dead by now. I mean, there will come a point when we hit them enough that we hurt them enough that they will just openly charge out. So yeah, it's probably going to be soon because they're losing too many troops to basically hold the position. Okay. We'll probably kill off one more soldier, then charge. Because they're down to 7, this is their full garrison. Yeah. Plus, I'm pretty sure we're getting a bit low on ammo. Yes, we need to basically start thinking about... Next turn, we will probably... Yeah, can't hit him, so let's conserve our ammunition. And there's no point trying to get through his shield. So... Yeah, no point. Okay, so let's take a deep breath, and then we shall start to push. Or they can just charge that guy out. Which, hell, I'm not going to complain about. He is a valued target, great weapon user. Okay. Yeah, well, as soon as he goes down, the enemy will probably either bulk... Ooh, that's a nice hit. Yeah. Pierced leg muscle, so he's got movement. Pierced lung, so his stamina is going to be worse. I mean, to be honest, I'm just trading space for time, really. The longer that they decide that they're going to play the waiting game, the better it is for me. Okay, he's dead. Let's go. You're running king and run for it. Time to release the hounds so they can smash through the back line. Caught you. Killed one of my dogs. That's not great, but I can always replenish dogs. Run them down, please. Right. Let's go. The loss of a single dog is annoying, but we can balance that. We can always get a new dog. Okay. So we lost the dog, but we did actually get a fair good chunk of equipment in return. Two-handed mace is actually something that's really nice. Okay, so we wiped out the bandits. We can now run back to town. Loss of the war dog is annoying, but there's our kennels and stuff about. We can... Yeah. Sellsword don't sit right with many. Sellsword don't sit right with many folks. I suppose on the account of all the killing and destroying of whole villages on the sort changed to a whim. But I admit you've done good. It's all here. Okay. So we're gonna sell those. That is a nice bow. I will sell that, sell that, sell that. Keep that spear. Sell that dagger. I mean, they're nice, but they're one-shot. They're one-shot items, so they're not terribly great. You leveled up, which is great. So more range defense, more stamina for you to be able to do your job. What do we want? That is nice. Specialized light iron, but by nimble and dodge and deflecting blows. HP damage taken is reduced by 60%, but lowered proportionately by the total penalty for maximum fatigue from armor on the body and head above 15. Yeah, let's grab that, because he's got to be earning for wearing light armor for the ranged troops. So having ways of reducing that is always very powerful. So your bow is 40 to 55. It's better against armor though. A lot better against armor. With greater range. Well, let's try it and see if it's any good. I mean, to be honest, I like the fact that it has more punts against armor. That is good enough for me, so you can have, finally we can get someone with all proper boar spears. Okay. You need to get a better sealed, mate, because I'm sick and tired of you getting kicked around the countryside by... It's like 15-15. Yeah, like range stuff is just hitting you all the time, and I'm getting a bit sick of it. Plus, it's got like hardly any condition in comparison. Okay, so you need to get more stamina. We sold off all the stuff we wanted to sell off. I mean, to be honest, probably something that we should do really is thinking about getting a war bow. I mean, to be honest, the composite bow is still better at armor pen. So maybe going south at some point. Northeast by road. If it's vampires or something, I'm going to be annoyed because I haven't got the spec for dealing with vampires. Dealing with Nosferatu in this game is you have to have a specific weapon set. You need to have stuff that does a lot of bleed. They're really, really hard to deal with, so unless you know you're going up against them. Okay. Here's your package. Everyone thinks we weren't going to make it. How kind. Have some money stored away. Okay. Now, I do want to grab... That's not great use to us because we already found a lot of places. Negotiator would be good. Allows for more rounds of negotiation. Minstrel is useful. Earn more renown with every action. Make tavern rooms are useful. Faster. Print sickness assets during terrain. That's good. The agent is good. Reveals additional available contract and active situations. Yeah, that's a nice one to have. Bounty hunter is good. If you want to go after champion slaying. Drill sergeant. I probably want to pick up the negotiator. Yeah, that's probably a good one to have. Either that or something like the scout. Increase sight radius by 25%. Reveals additional information of footsteps. Let's go with being able to travel quickly across terrain is nice. 15% more. Yeah. So let's get you, which will basically help us move quicker through terrain. Well, camping beside the road, a colourful wagon trundles up on the sort of clanking, jiggling musical modesty. You didn't think it a particularly big cart, but then 50 men and women inexplicably pour out of the back. Painted faces, musical instruments, juggling balls, long swords for swallowing, wine jugs for fire breathing, a troop A troupe of entertainers fan out and demonstrate many talents so as though they're already paid for their services. When you finish, they clap, stomp their feet, and freeze before you, hands out, smiles with their faces. A white-faced man ironically speaks. What say travellers? Care for a show? A mere 480 crowns for the entertaining you all evening. Sure. You pay for the show, which the troupe puts on for quite a while. The jesters crack out some jokes, and the jugglers juggle with some odd hat, which is sort of odd hat, but whatever. Singing songs, swords get swallowed, fire breathed, and the mime, well, he's god awful, but you actually hope he dies. When it's all said and done, you feel like it's got your money's worth, and the men are happy. Rightio. Let's go down here and see if we can get some work. We are moving a lot quicker now. Yeah, so they're smashing through the company. See, look, the thing is there, like... The fact that they're ransacking the region means they're going to smash out of here soon. Well, at least they've got relatively cheap equipment. Okay, do they have any work that we can do? I need soldiers, explorers. What's the pay? Find the burning ruins somewhere to the east. Okay. That's a 3-level skull mission. Okay. Let's head down to the city-states, because we're in the region, we need some work. Right. Do they have any work? Raided trade routes. Which means everything here is going to be pricey. Okay. Alchemists. Right, okay. So what's the jobs they have? Finally, the little crowning is here, ready to do... Yeah, no. The very tall man in military garb heads you off. The ancients built a fortress northeast from here. It has since fallen to disrepair, weak as all things are to the passage of time, but the location is proved strategic. We're currently moving a troop of soldiers to the location, but our scouts relayed that the northern dogs are aware of its importance and will beat us there. That is why you come in. It's all going to be it's just going to be all Crusader stuff, isn't it? Not interested. I mean, I'd love to do it, but the issue is that we're just not... Like, the thing is, like, if your party size is 12, you need to be heavily armoured and armed if you're doing anything like that. Okay. Nomads on the road. Fine, let's cut them down and we'll get a little bit of experience. Yeah, like these guys are cannon fodder, we're going to charge straight through them. Let's go. We can't see in the dark, but we should be able to... hold this line of approach for this group as we flank around the side. We can't see anything in the dark. Time for sending the dogs. Right, you guys got this handle. Let's charge you. How dare you knife my dog? Okay. Okay. Nice. But a pittance, but experience is experience nonetheless. Okay. Let's continue to head up. Nomads. 15 of them versus 12 of us. Okay. Let's take the fight. And this will be our last fight of the episode. Let's try and hit some of the weaker armed ones. Okay, let's push up. Let's see how they respond. They're probably going to bottle up because they got us outnumbered. Okay. Oh no, he's charging. That's brave of him. None of them else. Oh, so I bought some of them wood. Okay. Shield up. Okay, so they're going to try and flank. A horde of peasants. Okay. tuck in, please. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Okay, so they're doing a similar technique to me. That's fine. We can just pick off some of the troops. Okay. Keep up the spear wall. Eventually the AI will provoke them into attacking. I mean, like, we are just poking holes in them at this point. I was hoping we'd hit some of them by now. Come on, dude. Okay. Let's go. They managed to hit him. Of all people. Okay, fine, we'll return fire. Okay. One of your archers is down. Release the hounds. They're surprisingly good at getting through my armour. Take him out. Okay. That's fine with me. Move up. Killed my dog. Okay. It's costing me a bit of a penny to replace these animals, but they do help mitigate the combat loss. Run the last one down, please. Loss of the dog is annoying, not going to lie. So what we will quickly do, we will quickly level up. A lot more stamina for you, my friend. Weapon skill. Melee dodge. Well, melee defense. And we sell a pickup for you. Yeah. Third defense bonus increased by 25%. Applies additional bonus to the shield wall skill. It's either that or we pick something like range defense is not bad. More fatigue would be good. Now let's... There's a couple of ones that are okay. Anticipate, adapt to your opponent's move, getting additional striking, a 10% chance to hit with each attack that misses your an opponent. So fast adaptation is good. I'm going to grab that because it allows him to basically boost his melee defense. Okay, so that's done. And we are in a good position, relatively speaking, so that's where we're going to end for today. Got a lot of the stuff we can pawn for money. And we've made some solid advances in our goals, and we have an interesting proposition lined up. I shall see you all again next time. Goodbye.